Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 3rd of November and happy birthday. I do hope you had a wonderful birthday or you all got fabulous plans for your birthday coming. Have done a birthday reading for you too, so go and check that out. I'm not sure if I've made a playlist for the birthday readings, or did I? I think I did. It's a bit easier to find for you. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So we're going to start with the Energy Oracle cards. Thank you. And one more. There we go. For Scorpio, we have the thinking woman, very contemplating here, deep in thought about something. Like she's doing her own research on something too, given her food for thought. And then we've got 44, a woman holding a heart. Now, this could relate to something to do with friendships and relationships here. Are you contemplating rebuilding a relationship or entering a relationship? I don't know. Let's see if this is going to be a relationship reading. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Scorpio and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. She doesn't look very happy holding her heart there, though. That's what I will say. I feel like you're actually opening up about something. Let's have a look, Scorpio. What's your focus? Yeah, opening up. 8 of Swords is your focus. Opportunity is the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, and a major arcana. Challenge for you, Scorpio. Oh, you don't want to go back in. Is the 8 of Pentacles. What's bubbling under the surface for you? The King of Wands. Nice. And then advice and outcome. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I just threw that card. Ace of Pentacles, which I'm now going to pick up. Funny enough, it's the Page of Swords, who, guess what, does their own research and looks at things. Where should we put that Page of Swords? It obviously needs to be here. I'm just going to put that as a side note. Page of Swords as a side note for you. Now, 8 of Swords is the focus. And the focus of the 8 of Swords for me is, what are you trying to talk yourself out of? This is looking at why you feel trapped, like there's no movement forward here. But this is mindset, because it's Swords. There's something that perhaps you can't move on from. You'll find it very difficult to let go of, maybe. But also there's a lot of negative talk to yourself here. What they want you to focus on is obviously removing those negativities, those self-sabotaging thoughts, whatever this is relating to. Because you've got the Sun card here. It's the most positive card in the deck as your opportunity. It's like you're maybe in a bit of a rut with something. And that's really, you have my absolute sympathy if you do. It's very hard to get out of, but only you can do it with your mindset. If you want positivity, oh my gosh, listen to Abraham Hicks every morning. She only has like 15-minute clips on YouTube. Totally changes your mindset. It's lovely. It can like train your brain. So yeah, opportunity of being really positive about something. Now the 8 of Pentacles is your challenge. For some of you, I feel like you're struggling to master something. You're struggling to reach a goal of something, to master a craft. I don't know if you feel like you're not putting enough time and energy into it, or you don't feel adequate enough to achieve it. But it is also about wanting to be independent of, having your, working independently from everybody. That could be like having a side hustle. It can be, having your own business. Because you've got the King of Wands also bubbling under the surface, yeah. But for some reason, that's your challenge. And I think it's because you're in the mindset of, oh my gosh, who am I to think I can do that? Perhaps. Because the King of Wands, oh my God, he wouldn't even, he is determined, he's charismatic, often a business leader, if not a very high manager, who people look up to, and he has teams around him. He loves the attention, but yeah, he's very charismatic, very driven, and that's what's bubbling under the surface for you, Scorpio. So it's definitely there, but for some reason you're feeling a little bit negative about you being able to achieve that. But you've got the Ace of Pentacles as your advice and outcome. I just honestly think it's just a mindset thing. Ace of Pentacles is a new offer. It's a new opportunity. It's a new contract. It's a new opportunity for finances, to improve finances. Now, Page of Swords, where are you going? Page of Swords, are you comparing yourself to somebody else also? Is that what that Eight of Swords is about? Because it's the old saying, isn't it? Comparison is the thief of joy. Your journey isn't somebody else's, and their journey, your journey isn't theirs. You have your own path, so to speak. So I'm going to do one more on that Eight of Swords with, got them around the wrong way, with that Page of Swords. Too many, only want one. Thank you. Nine of Cups. Look at the release and the relief she has there by changing her mindset. This is wish fulfillment. So you can do it, Scorpio, whatever you are concentrating on at the moment, but talking yourself out of. The focus is, well, imagine that you are doing it already. That's the message of this card. So this is about being in the energy of what you want, rather than feeling that you can't do it. Imagine that you are that boss already. Write down, how does that make you feel? What will be your strategy? What are your goals to achieve from being it? Write down, what sort of house will you live in? I don't know, just get that ball rolling on something, Scorpio. Because you've got the Sun card there, and it's about the opportunity to be around a very positive person. Maybe that could be a Leo. That is clarified by, oh my gosh, Eight of Swords. No, Wands. Eight of Wands. Not only is it a very positive card, this is positive communication coming in too. Coming in very quickly. This is good news. So whatever you're waiting on, but you've got to get out of that mindset first, I feel. You can see he's so focused on moving forward. And the wands are going jump, 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 jump. Because everything's coming into alignment, but it's all down to mindset. Eight of Pentacles is what your challenge is. Maybe you have to leave somewhere in order to set something up that's your side hustle, whatever it might be. I don't know, maybe you feel like you haven't got the time and energy for it. Let's have a look. Okay. Ooh, we have the Four of Cups. Okay. So the Four of Cups, message of the Four of Cups is, this is my pretzel card. I kind of stolen that. It was so funny. I was listening to a medium a few weeks ago, and she described her audience as all sitting like pretzels, and that just reminds me of this Four of Cups card. Now he's sitting there going, well, what's the point? I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt. I don't really want to go through that again. But what he's doing is he's tarring everything with the same brush. It's cups. It can be also to do with relationships and friendships, but it's also about, not having your heart in something. With that Eight of Pentacles, and maybe that's what that Eight of Swords is all about. You're like thinking, well, it didn't work the first time. Why is it going to work the next time? Because it'll be different. The King of Wands is bubbling under the surface, Scorpio. Yes, that fiery energy, that go-get-em energy, determined, charismatic, gorgeous. But it needs to come out. We don't want it bubbling under the surface. We want it out. Ooh, Lovers. Okay. Maybe there is some sort of... Lovers represents our relationships, our passions. There is something you are incredibly passionate about here that's bubbling under the surface. Now, again, it might not be a relationship. Whatever it is, it's tickling that passion for you. But it could be a relationship at the same time. The Lovers is also about choices that really tick your heart chakra. And again, with that King of Wands, it's gorgeous energy. It's like your fire is in your belly, but it needs to come out. Ace of Pentacles is your advice and outcome. New beginnings. Taking a new step towards practical achievements, if you like, to achieve better financial status for some of you. The Hanged Man is also your advice and outcome. You've got to turn it on its head first and look at something through different eyes. That's what the Hanged Man's all about. In comes that Ace of Pentacles with that different perspective that you're putting on things. Oh, that's why you've got the thinking woman and the woman holding a heart. I think you're going to feel a bit exposed, but it's all for the, I think it's a gorgeous reading for you, Scorpio. Let's have a look. What's the final message from, these are the Green Witch Oracle deck, and the message is Sage, wisdom, purification and harmony. Now Sage also, what does it do? It banishes negative energies. I've got a little bit of sage there. You just light it up, swish it around your room. So that would be a really good thing for yourself to do if you are feeling a little bit of a negative Nelly at the moment. Right, Sage, where are you? My speed in finding these today has been absolutely atrocious, and it looks like it's continuing. There we are, 35. Gosh, I don't know why. I just feel like I'm not seeing things on that in this book. 35 is the message of this card. Remember that what may not make sense right now might fall into place later. Don't be so quick to dismiss advice that doesn't make sense immediately. Remain open and wisdom will come to you. The reflection of this card is, how can you help to facilitate the communication of wisdom from your surroundings? Little extra message there for you, but also get some sage going. So I hope you enjoyed that, Scorpio. Have a fabulous birthday. If you have had your birthday already, happy birthday. And if there's anyone coming up, then as I say, enjoy your celebrations. Have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.